Hello everyone and welcome back to Eve Market, your weekly look at the amarr market. We're gonna start straight off. I'm gonna click this one first away. No chat, you don't have to see. Gonna straight off with titanium, and before I forget, get my sheet in front of me from last week prices. There we go. Hey, hi, titanium. Oh wow, it's suddenly spiking from at the end of this week. Suddenly goes up in price a lot, then it dropped a bit, and now it's going up again. You see 5 and 20 is going very straight up. Looks like we're sitting around 525, and there's a very big increase for titanium on prices. That's something I did not expect at all. I thought it was gonna sit around the 5, but it hasn't done that at all. Prices for titanium sellers 5.42 here in amarr. That's high, and price 5.33. It's a high price because last week's price was 4.92. It's still below the 5 then, and now we're clearly above the 5. So titanium is very on the uprise on prices. If you look at the buy orders, there are a lot of big orders up. 600 million units, 500 million, 10 million, 100, another 608, 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion. Oh, a lot of big orders up. And a lot of people need something minerals. So titanium is in the increase on price. Next one, ferrite. Well, ferrite, there's nothing to say about it. Pretty nice flat line for this whole week. It's going a little bit small ups and downs, but nothing major here to see on this one. So I'm not gonna stick too long on here. Seller's price 12.84 and buyer's price 12.51. Buyer's price did went a little bit up this week. It was 12.20 last week, so it's slowly also increasing a bit. Not a huge amount, but also here very big orders up. There is someone that's gonna build something big that needs minerals. Uh, I don't know what ship is taking this much, but I guess it's gonna be super, or maybe even a Titan. This will require this amount of minerals. Because I know a carry doesn't need so much. Freighters don't need that much at all. So this must be some probably super or even Titan that someone needs to build. Next one is Maxilon. You probably see the same thing. Yeah, Maxilon is also increasing in price a bit for almost all this whole week. Slowly going up in this price. Not a lot. 20 day hasn't gone up yet. I think that's not going to take too much in 1 or 2 days, and the 20 day average will go up too. Trying to follow it. So prices for Maxilon 49.95 for the sellers, for the buyers 48.55. That indeed went up to 47.08 was last week's price. So more than half is that it went up for Maxilon. I don't see here this list of very large orders that we saw with titanium and ferrite. Don't see them here, but still this price is increasing. Looks like this one is the same guy. It's a 25 million, 20 million, and another 25 million. And where did my order go? So that's probably his too, but I don't think so. Next one is oxygen. Isogen is the only one that's going the other way. It's going down in price. Not a lot. Since last week it is below the 130 per unit, but it was a lot lower earlier this week. The 20-day is pretty flat. The 5-day is went down, still going slightly down, but not a lot. It's pretty early on the Sunday. Prices 130.88 for the seller's price on Isogen. On the buyer's price 129.04. A week ago it was 127.84, so it went pretty up in price. Well, the graphs say it went down. Well, it didn't. Buyer's price went even up here. Oh wow, I'm typing very badly. Maybe I should have less beer last night. Alright, so definitely Isogen is going up in its price. Now I clicked one. There we go. And there are pretty decent orders up here, pretty a lot. So next one is Noxium. Noxium is already going for like a month, slowly up in its price. It doesn't seem to stop yet. I thought it's gonna hold on the 720 line, but it's not. It's keep on going. It's not stopping yet. So Noxium is still going up in its price. And it doesn't look like it's gonna stop soon, because it keeps on going. It has been a little bit 2-3 days ago. It has going down a little bit, staying on the same line for 2 days. But after that it's going up again, and that's today's price. It's already going up again. Prices for Noxium is 721.26, and buyer's price is right on top of this seller's price, 721.25. Definitely went up. 706.04 was last week's price. So that's a pretty steep increase from about 20, almost 20, 15, yeah, 15, 17 ish. In between it went up per unit for Noxium. Order sizes are not really huge. There's one with two of the same. There's probably this one is also with them. So it's also on the move. What it's gonna do, I don't know. I think Noxium is just gonna keep on going up. There's no end to this one yet. Zinewit. Also, Zinewit is went down in the beginning of this week, but now it's going up. It has going up, and for today we're seeing a little bit lower again than the other 2 days. But it seems to get a little bit less stable, Zinewit. It is moving. What it's gonna do, I think it's gonna keep on going a little bit up and down for the next few weeks. 774.98 for the seller's price. For the buyer's price, 713.25. Basically, it's almost the same price as last week, 713.29. So there's not really any change on this. The Zinewit is currently pretty stable, at least on the buyer side. Mega side. It's normal story. It's ups and downs. Pretty much staying still around between the 1000, between the 1700 and the 1550. It's pretty much staying between those lines. Yeah, it's the mega side. It's the movement of the mega side. Not really to tell a lot about it even. That's how it goes. 1742 for the seller's price, and 1,626.17 for the buyers. Buyer's price went definitely up, pretty a lot even. 1,562.90 was last week's price. So that has a pretty good increase on its price. But then again, probably 7 days ago was probably around here. And that's a lot lower than this point. So yeah. We have one more mineral. It's morphite. And yeah, morphite also is ups and downs. It's been stable here from almost a month ago, pretty. And now it's going up and down again. You see it's jumping around with 6,800 and 7,200. That's where it's jumping between. So you just need to set up an order at the right moment and hoping you get it fulfilled. $7,197.80 for the seller's price and $6,830.31 for the buyer's price. That went up. 6,600 was last week's price for morphite. So it definitely went up with about 200. So yeah, normal increase. Probably tomorrow, day after that, is going 200 or 300 down again, and over and over. Salvage armor plates is keep on going down, except for about 3 days ago, and then suddenly went up a bit. But today we are lower again on that price. So it's still on. It's going on the drop. 20-day also dropping, and I think this is gonna keep on going for a little while. But armor plate is so unpredictable lately. For the last, well, for pretty long time, as you see. But on average, it's slowly going down on their prices. 159,590 on 59,590 for the seller's price, because this is above the 500 units, and 150,000 on the buyer's price. That went exactly 11,000 down since last week. 161,000 was last week's price. So armor plate slowly dropping. It can even drop another 2,000 more if this one gets fulfilled. Burn logic circuits, they have been going up this week, then suddenly for 4 days staying flat on 32,000, and for today we're sitting almost at 30,000. So it went up in the beginning of this week. After that it went down. 33,000 for the sellers and 28,250 for the buyers. That went definitely down, the buyer's price. A week ago it was 31,004. So it went definitely down with about 3,000. Nah, a little bit less. 2,750 down. Next one, fried interface circuits. Well, done. It's nothing to say about it, staying pretty much flat. It's going slightly up in price, not a hell of a lot. They're slowly increasing, but I don't think it's gonna keep on going. I don't think so. Wow, look at this. There's almost no buy orders up here. Nothing. I'm really interested on the next one. Seller's price 3,699. Buyer's price 3,326. Went down. 3,484 was last week's price. So fried interfaces are on the drop on the price. especially because there's not a lot of buy orders up again. It looks like people are. I don't know what is happening with the salvage. Is this because of the probably because of the mobile tractor units? It's a lot easier to salvage and pushing all these prices down. That's what this looks like. Eh? Next one, melted capacitor consoles. That has had a drop again on this price. It went, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days ago. This one was on Monday. And this was the Sunday I recorded. So after that, the Monday, it suddenly had a spike of multi-compatible consoles in price above the 4,000. It was like 4,100 or something. After that, it went straight down to about 3,250, it looks like. Then it went slowly up again. It looks like we're now sitting around the 3,300. So it's not really stable. It's definitely have seen an increase in amount of being sold, especially here on the Monday. After that, it dropped to normal rate again. And wow, seller's price just below the 4,000 per unit, and you see there's large amounts up on the market. And buyer's price 3,125. That went a bit up. It was 3,000 last week. It went up with 125. But still, there are no orders up here anymore at all. Even the whole region, there's 7 more found. That's it. That's all the orders. There's nothing. Nobody wants to buy them. Let's look a quick look at some of the CC rigs. What those are doing. Probably the large ones are more popular. Well, these are still, yeah, they're not really balanced. There are huge spikes and drops in prices. But yeah, it's between the 680 million and between the 730 million they're sitting. Let's quick look at the mediums. Maybe they have a different story. No, they're the same, bouncing around. For some reason, it looks like people are not interested in building this stuff anymore, or something. I don't know why it's happening with this. That there's so little buy orders up. It looks like people are just buying straight off the market and still making a profit out of it. Alright, trip power circuits are still going up in price. Well, for today and for the Sunday, the Saturday and Friday, it was definitely lower. So that makes the 5-day a little bit drop. For today we're a little bit high. That makes the 5-day go up again a bit. So people definitely looking at trip power circuits to buy. Increasing in price. And I think this, I don't know, because they hadn't dropped here, it's may gonna choose to go down in price again. Because it has going up for a few, well, about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. This is about 1 week, 1 week, 2 weeks, see, 2.5 weeks, about went up. So there's a chance this price is gonna drop soon again. Seller's price 62,975, and for the buyer's price 95,000. Went 1,000 down. 60,000 was last week's price. So that one is on the drop too. Yeah, if anyone knows, have any idea what is happening with the melted capacitor consoles, definitely also the fight interface circuits, because that's also very little buy orders up. I have no idea why these prices are, why there's nobody buying this. It's just people can get it all themselves from doing missions or something. I don't know why they don't have anything. They cannot. Why there's nothing on the market? Nobody wants to buy them. There's enough on the market. There's even orders of like 30,000 units, 16,000 units. People just want to get rid of it, and there's not even selling it straight to people because they don't, they're not getting enough money apparently out of it. So if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments because I'm really want to know what is happening here. I haven't looked at the forums. I haven't seen anything yet, or I missed it. But no idea what's happening. Alright, it was this week's look at the market in Amarr, and we'll see you all next week again. Fly safe.